Knitters, welcome back to our channel.
We're alive.
We are alive. It has been, I think, 7 weeks. 7 full packed weeks. Wouldn't you say, Jordan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, for you guys who are new to our channel, my name is Yolanda.
I'm Jordan.
And we are a podcast all about the good things surrounding knitting and yarny goodness. We live right outside of Dallas, Texas, with my husband of 23 years, Dante, who is my 18-year-old son, 17, not 18, 17. Jordan.
I'm 14.
And Alexis, who is 5 years old. Oh my gosh, it's a beautiful Sunday afternoon here in the great area of Dallas, and we're just excited to be able to even podcast today. It has been 7 long weeks, but there's a reason why we haven't podcast. We've been super busy every weekend, and there's something good happening in our lives that I will tell you about once it's really final, and I will announce it to you guys. It's something personal for us, so I'm excited, but that has been what has been taking up part of our weekend. So yeah, so we're just glad to be back. It is, like I said, it's been a long 7 weeks and a busy 7 weeks, so I only have one finished object. And Jordan said to me, so why are we even podcasting? And I said, well, I've got some things to show that I've acquired. I've got some giveaways to do. And I didn't want it to be a long time between, even longer than where we were now. So anyway.
I think school started since.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, because last week was 6 weeks.
It did. We're back. I had to take a phone call, so we had a brief interruption. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started in this podcast. I want to first tell you about something that you may, if you guys follow the Crazy Sock Lady podcast, then you may have already heard about this. But Cheryl from Hypnotic Yarns, she has started a Yarnable subscription, and I have mentioned that before on this podcast. But now she is really expanding this program. Expanding this program, and so I wanted to share with you and do a giveaway for her program. And just to let you know, we are now going to be ambassadors to the Yarnable subscription. So I'm going to leave a link in the description box below. We will receive a small commission if you guys decide to sign up for this subscription. I have been a fan of Cheryl's for a very long time, and if you have followed me for any length of time, you know that I have a lot of her yarn in my stash. So I'm a huge supporter of her, and I truly believe in her ability to deliver beautiful yarn each month, and yeah, it's just great. What are you doing?
Oh.
You're grabbing my pen. Stop.
Stop.
So anyway, I'm going to show you what the September Yarnable subscription box is, and I'll talk just a little bit about how the program works. So let me find the box that you will receive. Okay, so let me just back up. So the September month has come to an end. You cannot sign up for September, but she is going to be opening up the October subscription very soon. And what you need to do, I'll have a link below. You need to go use that link and then sign up so that you can be notified of when the subscription opens. The subscription is $26.99 a month starting out. She has different categories or tiers that you can pick from based on what you pick. So the base price is $26.99, and it can go up from there depending upon what you want. But I'm telling you guys, you need to get in on this because it is amazing. And after October, she will only open up the membership 3 to 4 times a year. So I suggest that if you're going to check out and want to subscribe to her Yarnable subscription, October would be the month for that. And I believe, and I'm not 100% sure, but you can check on this, you get to be able to look at the colors that you want for that month, and if it's something that you're not interested in, you can actually skip that month and go to the next month. The information will be available to you to confirm that, but I'm pretty sure that's what it was before. And I'm going to be signing up here soon as well, because like I said, I am a true believer in Cheryl's products and I just love her work. So without further ado,
Where's Olive?
Olive what?
The owl. It's fall-y.
Oh, it is fall. Hold on. Okay, so this is Olive. Olive is our fall owl. that kind
fall
of
owl.
Fall owl. Well, fall doesn't start until next Monday. But still, she is going to be the mascot that's going to cover Jordan's face going forward until fall is out of season.
Cool.
So anyway, so with the Yarnable subscription, you will get this beautiful box. Let's see if I can show it to you. It's Happy Mail, all right. So we're going to do a giveaway on this particular month's Yarnable subscription.
Thingy.
Yes. So with this, I'm going to show you first what you get. This beautiful sock. I guess it wouldn't be a sock. It would be a yarn cozy. Or actually you could put in there whatever you want to, but it doesn't have a drawstring. So it's really made for a ball of yarn.
No.
Huh?
It's not working.
Yes, it is. Anyway, look, y'all. It has purple on the bottom, and it's got the fall colors. It's just beautiful. And then you get this set of floss tubes. And if you are they're really like for DM floss if you do cross stitch.
Oh.
But you can also use it if you have like leftover yarn. You can wrap it around here just to keep it handy.
It looks like a bone.
It looks like a bone.
It's a bone.
Oh, okay. And Cheryl always puts in some goodies. These are like little these are like leaves that are candies that are shaped. I don't know if that's gonna focus. Leaves that are shaped like candy, so you get a little special treat as well, and you get a little bit of a. Why are you ever? What are you doing? You want to see if you want to eat it?
Maybe later.
Actually, that is for the people that win the box.
Oh.
Haha. And then you get a scratch off to see if you reveal a discount. You will reveal a discount code. So without further ado, let me show you the yarn that she created for September. This is called New England. There we go. Can you see the fall colors in this? Look at it. That is absolutely gorgeous. It is called New England. It is on her plush socks fingering base, and it is a 4-ply, 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon, 437 yards of deliciousness. So if you want, if you want to try out this subscription in October or even going forward, then you can use let me see, I want to make sure, because you can use the code HAPPY to receive $5 off your first subscription box. How cool is that? Thank you, Cheryl, for doing that for my subscribers. I appreciate it, and I know you guys will appreciate it too. So I'm going to put a prompt in my Ravelry group, and I need for you guys to answer the question. Literally just tell me one fact about yourself. It could be something funny, it could be something serious, whatever you guys want to say. Tell me about yourselves. Just mention it in the Ravelry group, and that will be your ticket or entry to be able to win. Are you tired?
It's just always when I get on the podcast.
Are you always when you get on the podcast, you're yawning, and I think I'm really stimulating. Don't you guys think I'm stimulating? So anyway, do that for me. Go to the Ravelry group, answer the question, tell me something about yourself to enter a chance to win this. I'll keep this thread open until, what did we say, Jordan?
The 12th, October 12th.
October 12th. That's 3 weeks from this past Saturday. So that should give you plenty of time to go in and check that out. Now, to give you a little bit more of enticement, I'm going to show you 2 subscription boxes that I have of hers that you have not seen. Have you seen these?
Have you?
I don't think you've seen these. I'm pretty sure you haven't. So this is just another way to show you how wonderful her colorways are. Now check this out. This is called Express Yourself. Get it? Express Yourself.
Have we showed this?
Have we? Did we show this?
I feel like I remember the espresso joke.
I'm going to show it to you anyway. So, because we do have a lot of new viewers that have just come on since the last episode. So, if you have seen this, guys, I apologize, but I'm just excited about her yarn. So, I'm going to show it to you again. Oh. Okay. Anyway, that's what happens when it takes you wait so long. I didn't show this in the last podcast. I know for a fact. So, if I did show it, it was in the podcast before that podcast, but I don't think so. Anyway, this is Express Yourself. It is a beautiful browns and I can't even say enough about it, but it is called Express Yourself. This is one of her past Yarnable subscriptions, and it is also on the plush sock fingering base, 85% superwash merino, 15% nylon. And in this subscription box, you received oh, that's cute. You received coffee. I'm pretty sure I didn't show this because I would have remembered.
No, I feel like I remember.
No, you don't. I don't think so. Indonesian Sumatra. It was a whole bean coffee dark roast. Sweet Cavendish, tobacco, dried berries, musk, and nutmeg with bottomless buttery depth of earth and muted spice, allspice, and star anise. Anyway, that was one of her past, and I'm saving this one for for our 12 days of Christmas giveaway in December.
Oh.
Ha ha ha.
Ha.
Now, if you liked that one, check out this other one that I have. This is a Hypnotic Yarn podcast today. I'm gonna need for you to start stifling that.
Stifling.
Stifling means stop it. Oh, look at! I know I didn't show this, Jordan.
Nah.
Ooh. This was her colorway Sail Away. Look at that. And I think this was her July colorway because she had Land of the Free,
America,
Home of the Brave candies in here. America. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this was her 4th of July colorway. So I probably would take the candy out because I don't want you guys to have candy from July in your December because it's peppermints. Actually, it probably would be fine. But guys, I want you to check this out. These are stitch markers. Oh, progress keepers. Hold on. So somebody is going to be lucky enough to win these two. Oh my God, they're so stinking cute. Check this one out. This is a hot dog.
I like hot dogs.
I know you do. I should keep this one just because the amount of hot dogs you do eat. And this one is an ice cream. Let me see if I can turn it around. This one is an ice cream cone.
I like ice cream too.
I know you do. Can you see that? Yeah. An ice cream cone with chocolate on it on a waffle cone. And this is by beloved Adoria Jessica Moorhead. She has an Etsy shop. So I will try to remember to link her information down below if you want to check out her shop. I have not done that yet because I just really dove into these boxes. So yes, lovely. So like I said, check out Hypnotic Yarn, her Yarnable subscription box. Also go to hypnoticyarn.com because that is her regular store and you'll be able to pick up any of her yarns anytime you are anytime you want to. Okay, so we are moving on. I don't know why, but I am hot.
It is. It's hot.
It's a little warm in here, isn't it? I don't know if it's the lights or what, but yeah, I'm starting to. Anyway, so let's go to our monthly Knit Crate subscription.
Knit Crate.
Yay! Woo!
Yay.
So this is going to be August Knit Crate subscription. I checked my P.O. box for September and I didn't have one. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but you know,
they're getting skimpy.
Here we are. So this is the August catalog. Olive. This is the August catalog, and it the theme was Take Wing. Birds of a feather flock together, and the same goes for Knit Crate members. This month we have birds on the brain with our theme Take Wing, a song of celebration with beautiful plumage. So anyway, so these are the colors. Who doesn't need a pair of cute leg warmers? Okay,
me.
Winter is okay. It's probably not necessarily a boy thing, and it was definitely an 80s thing. But I think, do you guys think that leg warmers are coming back?
No.
You don't even, do you even know what they are?
No.
Okay, then how can you say that?
I saw the picture.
Ooh, this is cute. This is called the, what is that?
It's in cursive. I give up.
Lutna Lakeside Shawl by Mary Dickerson. Ooh, I might have to knit that. Look at that. That's a beautiful knit.
Ding.
So anyway, without further ado, let me show you. Okay.
Leg warmers.
These are the crochet leg warmers. I love them. I think they are freaking adorable.
How are you gonna work with that?
You don't even understand. That was before your time. You just don't.
Everything was before.
You don't understand the power of the leg warmer. Oh, and here is a pattern for the socks. That's cute. Plumage socks. So anyway, let me show you what I received for my...
So which bird is that? Which bird is that?
Bird?
They're all based off of a bird, right?
Okay, this one is called Kestrel. This colorway is Kestrel. Here it is right here. It's some blues and some light purple, and looks like maybe some mauve in it a little bit. And it is
Bohemian Waxwing.
Bohemian Waxwing. And it is 100% Superwash Merino, 218 yards, like I said, in the colorway Kestrel. Yes. I like it. I think it's gorgeous. That's probably going to be a giveaway for the 12 Days of Christmas Cal in December as well. So you guys look for that, because so far, I mean, that's 3 right there that we've shown in the podcast today that's going to be in.
That's 3 days.
3 days. Woo, woo, woo. Okay, so moving on, let me check out. I do have one more giveaway for you guys. Like I said, this podcast is full of giveaways. I have worked with Mary from Rebel Purl in the past. I've done some giveaways for her yarns as well, and she has created a new ebook for patterns, and she sent me a copy of it to give away to one of you lucky viewers, and it is a wonderfully written ebook. If you go to her website, you can download the ebook. There's no need to have it shipped to you, but she does also have a hard copy if you would like to buy one. So I'm going to show you the outside. This one is the one that you would receive if you decided to have the print copy shipped to you. It is called Interchangeable Adventures. Interchangeable Adventures, Slay the Basics. And in this, because I wrote it down so that I would not forget, it has fingerless mitts, a center panel shawl, an edge shawl, and a cowl. There are 8 charts in the book that you can use interchangeably throughout any of those patterns. She's also included 4 side charts as well. So if you are a beginner knitter, this is a wonderful book for you. Let me see, without showing you too much of the book, because these are paid patterns. You can see here.
Skeleton.
Okay, I'm gonna need for you to.
There's a skeleton.
Yeah. Yes. Hide your face. 7 weeks, y'all. 7 weeks. So, fingerless mitt pattern. Is it gonna focus? Because my head is in the way. Fingerless mitt pattern. She has. Let me see if I can show this without showing the pattern. These are her shawl patterns. Also, these are her edged patterns. A picture of her edged pattern. Can y'all see that? I know it's kind of hard. And then she has basic cowl patterns. I love this. I love the skulls. That's kind of appropriate for the season that we're coming upon. But anyway, she has these. She had. If you're a chart person, she's got these written out for you in chart form as far as the designs that are on each of these. So they're, like I said, they're interchangeable. So one lucky winner of the podcast will be receiving this. If you want to buy your own copy of this book, like I said, go to rebelpurl.com. She is graciously giving our viewers 20% off if you decide to purchase this, and the code is Happee to Help, and I'll put that information up here.
HAPPEE, not Y.
Yes, I'll put that information up here so you guys can have that code. Like I said, 20% off, and it is yours. Like I said, very nice. But one lucky viewer will win this, so I need for you guys to go to Ravelry again. And the prompt on this particular entry is going to be, what did I say?
I don't know.
What did I say? What? And this is an easy one. What is your favorite weight of yarn to knit with?
DK.
Something very simple, but that is your entry into winning this fabulous book. This one will also close October the 12th as well, so that we can draw a winner in 3 weeks. But check out rebelpurl.com. She has some wonderful colorways. Follow her on Instagram if you do not. And thank you, Mary, so much for donating this to the podcast. We appreciate it, and we hope that our viewers like that as well. Okay, and I think that is all of the giveaways. What are you doing? You would think that with coming of age and you're 14, that a lot of the shenanigans that he had when we first started podcasting would kind of die off. They have transitioned from earlier on to just whatever this is. But you still like podcasting with me, which is incredibly nice. What do you like about it? Still.
I don't know.
I can't even talk to you with that on your lip. Can we remove that?
Oh.
Crazy. He has been doing very well in band. They had their first. You had your first performance, which was brilliant. It was amazing. As a mom of a band person, I can tell you it was just great. But you guys, your season football is, you've won 2. You've had 3 games, won 2 and lost 1.
We're 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1. So that's pretty good. But anyway, I'm so proud of this kid right here. I'm proud of all my kids. But he really does work really hard. And he has the discipline. And yeah, you band moms out there, you guys know what it's like to...
I don't get enough sleep.
He doesn't get enough sleep, but But if you really want to work for something, this is kind of teaching him that, you don't
need sleep.
No, it's not. That's not what it's teaching you. What it's teaching you is discipline and
effort.
Yes, put in the effort, and you will be rewarded. That's what it's teaching you. Okay, So we've done 2 giveaways. We've done the Knit Crate subscription. The question of the day.
Are you knitting something for Halloween? And if so, what?
I do not own in my collection any Halloween yarn.
I like Halloween socks. I can sock for everything of the year.
I can barely do the ones that for football. So yeah. If you guys know of a vendor who is doing Halloween colorways that you think would be great for socks for Jordan or for myself, I'm a lover of Halloween. I'm a lover of socks, handmade socks, period. So yeah. So if you guys are knitting something for Halloween, let me know what it is. Okay. All right. So I want to talk a little bit about the sip and stitch that we had in September. It was right after the weekend after Labor Day. And we still meet the first Saturday of every month at Perk Coffee House here in Louisville. And I got to tell you, those are some of the sweetest and loveliest ladies around. So if you guys ever have the opportunity to be on this side of town and would like to attend those sip and stitch, is that what I call it? I always ask sip and stitch. Then you guys just reach out to myself or Alana, who is Poppy and Bug on Instagram, and let us know if you're coming. If you have any questions about it, where it is, where to park, etc., just reach out to either one of us and we'll be more than happy to help you. But I want to give a special shout out to Christine, who is Buttercup Creates on Instagram. Unfortunately, she is not able to knit with wool because she is allergic to it. But she was so gracious enough to come out to the sip and stitch and bring all of us big totes of yarn for us to choose from. So I'm going to show you what I grabbed from that stash. Now, I can't tell you the colorways or anything like that. If you see something that you like, let me know, because Christine can tell me exactly who dyed it, because she's a dyer as well, who dyed it, and the colorway, because they don't have bands on them anymore. So let me do that real quick and show you. Hold that for me, Jordan.
You hit all of it.
Yes. I'm going to do this real quick. So, hi, Christine. Thank you so much for your generosity and the ability to make us oh so very happy. Ooh, yeah, I kind of went overboard, I think.
You still got 2 more.
I didn't realize I got that much.
Well.
And the funny thing is, there was some still left over. So you never know, guys. If you come to the sip and stitch, you never know what you're gonna get. Okay, so I got these 2 because I thought these 2 would work well together. Look at those colors. I love that color combination. I think that would be a shawl.
How about this?
The green. Look at that green.
Tree green. Looks like grass.
Looks like grass.
Perfect color for grass. Oh, you could have like half the sock brown and the top half that. And then you could have like a dirt and grass sock.
Just stop talking. Just stop talking. Cover your face. Stop talking. So here's the green. It's a little bit darker. The lights are blowing it out a little bit, but I love that too. I don't have any green socks. And here is another. You might as well just keep that up. Yeah, put your head down. Okay. Definitely the light is blowing all of these out.
I thought we fixed it.
I thought we did too. I think the lighter colors tend to not show up well, but this is true to color. Look at that. And this should show true to color.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It doesn't. I picked a lot of oranges, and maybe I was thinking about Halloween. Oh, these would make good Halloween socks, wouldn't they?
Black toes.
I think these are DK weight yarns. I believe that's what she said. And this is a little skein of DK weight as well. Look at those colors. But anyway, thank you, Christine, for your generosity.
Halloween.
I'm going to put these out of the way. Okay. Actually, I'll just go ahead and leave these over here because it'll take me too long to put them back. Okay, so next up, I have a pile of, and like I really needed any more yarn, but I did. Somehow I have missed a page from my notes. Okay, hold please. Apparently I forgot to print one page of my notes, so we're just really going to have to wing the rest of this. I do have a finished object.
Yay!
Yay! This you've seen you've seen this pattern before. This is the hat from a pattern from Jane Richmond. It is called the Jane hat, and normally this would be a double brimmed hat, but I did not knit it like that. I've done this hat before in kind of a goldish color, and I've done one in a gray color, and this one is for a coworker. She does not watch the she does not watch the podcast, so it's okay to show this. But she was really impressed with the she was really impressed with the hat, and I wanted to knit one for her. I think it turned out really well. This is a very easy pattern to remember, and this was knit in Malabrigo Rios in the colorway glitter 048. Yeah, 048. And like I said, this is a beautiful pattern, and I will knit a bunch more of these because I just love the way the pattern looks and how easy it is. Okay, so that is my only finished object. I really don't even want to show these to you because I'm so embarrassed. But once again, I've been talking about these socks literally for a year. Literally for a year. And I said I was going to get these finished for you because these are cowboy sock colorways. But the season is the season is still going, and I'm ready for the heels, so I can at least say that. These are my 40-time socks. So this colorway is by Brazen Stitchery. It's a cowboy colorway. This is Germinate by Chicken Coop, Dyeworks, Carol. So yeah, so I am to the heels, and I just need to, this is going to be the Fleegle heel for these. So I just need to do that, and it's going to be a short leg, so it shouldn't be too much longer, Jordan. You bear with me, okay?
Okay.
Can you focus?
No.
Focus. Focus. All right. Now, last part of the podcast is going to be some acquisitions, and then we will be done.
How the credit card goes.
How the credit card goes. And I cannot remember because I don't have my phone with me. But someone let me know that Turtle Purl was having a sale.
Oh no.
Okay, Instagram is already an enabler for me, and then I have people that send me DMs that say, "Hey, people are having sales." So who am I not to take advantage of a sale? I'm just like every other. I'm like every other girl. But I could not resist. Could not resist. Turtle Purl is a Canadian dyer, and I've talked about her before, and she splits her yarns into two identical skeins so that you can just start knitting with. This is her Dream Room colorway, and I got the one with the coordinating matching heels so that I could take all the guesswork out. Is that not a gorgeous colorway? Can't wait on that. And then I had to, of course, get another one because that would just be crazy just to get one now, wouldn't it?
Why would you ever get
Why would I ever get just one? So this is in her colorway Wild Rose. Some soft pinks. I think that I might be able to at least do some shorties out of here and then possibly do a matching set for Alexis. I think shorties. Anklets or no-show socks. Do you like those? Or you don't really wear those? No. So anyway, so this is a beautiful colorway as well. So this is going in my stash for the future. So, and then last but not least, of course, I told you how much I love Hypnotic yarn. So I had to get her Antiquity. Look at that.
Antiquity.
Look at that.
Antiquity?
It's Antiquity. It is on her plush DK base. I have no idea what I'm going to make with it. Probably a hat. But when I saw it, I just loved the colors that were in it. And look at the sparkles. Not the sparkles, the speckles. Speckles, not sparkles. Look at that. Look at that. So anyway, thank you, Cheryl, again for allowing me to purchase this wonderful, wonderful yarn.
Wonderfulness.
Jordan, I think that's it. We did good. People have told me not to apologize for not podcasting, within a certain amount of time, and I'm going to try not to do that. But it does make me feel bad when we go weeks without podcasting because, I don't know, I miss it. But like I said, my life is so busy right now that it's just hard to balance this, which is my hobby, and then my real life responsibilities as well. But it'll come back around. Everything goes in season. So I know you guys understand that. You parents, you just are people that are busy in general and have a whole lot to juggle. So we appreciate you sticking with us. And
we'll be back in the spring.
No, we will not be back in the spring.
No, I'm saying upload schedule will be better next year.
Yeah, because you got some
marching season ends.
Marching season ends, and so of course, you guys. My first responsibility is to my family. Like I said, this is my hobby. I love it just as much, and if I could do it full time, I totally would. But that is not reality, not for me anyway. So anyway, I appreciate your time. We appreciate your time. Did you have anything you want to say, Jordan? Before we sign off.
Be safe.
Be safe.
There are people out there.
Okay.
Well, there are.
Okay. His message of the day is be safe. Be safe. Okay. So hopefully we'll come back to you in 3 weeks. Maybe a little longer. I'm not promising there's anything, but I will. But you guys remember to go out and go to the ravelry threads for those giveaways, and hopefully we got like I said, we'll see you guys in the next 3 weeks. Okay, until then, be safe.
Goodbye.
Bye.